It's certainly not subtle, but it makes the point. President Trump himself posting this AI image on social media of him planting a US flag on Greenland. And this one, showing his supposed NATO allies his plans for Greenland and even Canada. Remember, he won't rule out using military force against another NATO member. If a consequence of your determination to take control of Greenland is the ultimate breakup of the NATO alliance, is that a price you're willing to pay?
You mean the breakup of it's very interesting. So I think something's going to happen that's going to be very good for everybody. Nobody's done more for NATO than I have, as I said before, in every way. Getting them to go up to 5% of GDP was something that nobody thought was possible. And pay. At 2%, they weren't paying. At 5%, they are paying. And they're buying a lot of things from us, and they're giving them, I guess, to Ukraine. That's up to them, but they're giving them to whoever they're giving them to, but they're buying a lot. I think that we will work something out where NATO is going to be very happy and where we're going to be very happy. But we need it for security purposes. We need it for national security and even world security. It's very important. How about it?
President Trump was here in person today to celebrate his first year in office. But of course, it's what he's going to do next that we all want to know. He was asked, how far is he prepared to go over Greenland? And all he said was, you'll find out. Last night, while flying back to Washington, he laid into some of the European leaders usually considered his closest friends, posting criticism of the UK for planning to give away the sovereignty of the Chagos Islands, saying it's an act of great stupidity. He revealed a fawning text message from the NATO Secretary-General Mark Rutte, which said, I'm committed to finding a way forward on Greenland, signing off, can't wait to see you, yours Mark. And one from the French President Emmanuel Macron, which said, I do not understand what you're doing on Greenland, and suggested meeting for dinner in Paris on Thursday, not happening, according to the White House. In a speech to the World Economic Forum in Davos, wearing sunglasses due to an eye infection, Macron attacked the threat of trade tariffs designed to weaken and subordinate Europe, and a new world order where might makes right.
It's as well a shift towards a world without rules, where international law is trampled underfoot, and where the only law that seems to matter is that of the strongest, and imperial ambitions are resurfacing.
Donald Trump will land like an avalanche in Davos tomorrow and reiterate his territorial demands. Today, the Canadian Prime Minister echoed Greenland's right to sovereignty.
Every day, we're reminded that we live in an era of great power rivalry, that the rules-based order is fading, that the strong can do what they can and the weak must suffer what they must.
What's up, Senator?
Also in Davos, the Democrat governor of California, who said world leaders need to stand up to President Trump, not try to pacify him.
It's time to stand tall and firm, have a backbone. Oh, this is diplomacy with Donald Trump. He's a T-Rex. You mate with him or he devours you. One or the other.
President Trump says he's not spoken to either Sir Keir Starmer or Emmanuel Macron since his social media posts about them. But he doesn't think there will be a problem.
But I think I get along very well with them. I mean, they always treat me well. They get a little bit rough when they're, when I'm not around. But when I'm around, they treat me very nicely. And, I like both of them.
Another AI image of American Revolutionary War soldiers charging across the Arctic. It demonstrates Donald Trump's diplomatic approach, his determination to take over Greenland, and his unorthodox ways of trying to make it happen. Sarah Smith, BBC News, Washington.